Come, 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 listen, listen, everybody. Come, listen, listen, everybody. Just for you, I have a story. Come, 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 come. Come, listen, listen, everybody. Just for you, I have a story. Leave aside all thoughts and worry. Come, 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 come. Welcome, everyone, to Story Ka Pitara. Today is a really special day, and not just because it is Story Ka Pitara Day, but also because it is Guru Purnima, a day that we get to express our love and gratitude to all of our teachers and our gurus. So I'd like to start by saying a namaskar to all my gurus and teachers globally who have jointly, knowingly, and unknowingly inspired me and taught me and made me as the storyteller that I am. So in Story Ka Pitara today, I have for you two beautiful stories that I received as gifts from some global storytellers. And the stories and the songs that you hear today are gifts that I have received from a wonderful storyteller called Wengeri from South Africa, a storyteller called B.A. from Indonesia, Sangeeta from Singapore, and Deepa Kiran from India. So with that credit given where it's due, let us begin. Now, the first story is actually a folk tale from Thailand, and I heard it from the storyteller B.A. Have you met the fishermen, the fishermen, the fishermen? Oh, have you met the fishermen of Thailand? Once upon a time, a long time ago, there were two best friends, Tain and Tana. Now, Tain and Tana had grown up together. They had grown up together and they did everything together. They learned to talk together. They learned to walk together. They learned to eat solid foods together. They learned to jump together, to swim together, to row the boat together. They learned everything together and they did everything together. So one morning, Tain and Tana walked to the beach together. Pom, 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 pom. And they got into their small boat and they rowed that small boat out to the ocean because they were fishermen. Yes, you guessed it. They were fishermen that lived in a coastal village in Thailand. So they rowed their boat out to the ocean and they went, row, 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 row. And they took their fishing lines and they swung that fishing rod and they cast that fishing line into the ocean. Shwoom, whoop. And the fishing lines went into the ocean and they caught a lot of fish. They caught 100 fish. And they were so happy that they shared their catch and they cooked it and they ate it. Yummy, 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 yum. And this happened every day with Tain and Tana, the two best friends. But one summer month, when it was really, really hot and dry and there was no rain in sight, the fishing got a little poor. But Tain and Tana walked out to the beach together. Pom, 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 pom. They got into their small boat together out to the ocean. Row, 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 row. And you can do these actions with me, okay, when you hear that. Row, 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 row. And what did they do? They took their fishing lines and they cast them into the ocean. Swing, plop. And they caught only 50 fish, much less than 100. But they still shared their catch and they cooked it and they ate it. Yummy, 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 yum. But since that day, as summer went on, it got hotter and drier and drier and hotter. They caught less and less fish until one day they caught only 10 fish and then only 9 And the next day, only 8. And the next day, 7. And then 6. And then only 5 fish. Until one day, they caught only 1 fish. Tain, I am so unhappy. I caught only 1 fish, said Tana. Ah, you're so lucky you caught only 1 fish. At least you caught 1. I did not catch any, said Tain in reply. Oh, that's okay. We can share like we always do. Come, let us eat it together. So Tain and Tana shared the fish. They cooked it, and then it was time to share and eat it. And then Tain said, Tana, I will take the head of the fish and the middle of the fish, and Tana, you can have the tail. What? Why? I caught the fish. I should get more of the fish. I should get the head and the middle. And Tain, you can have the tail, said Tana. But I am the oldest. I should get more, said Tain. This. And anyway, you're only 1 month older than me. That doesn't really count, said Tana. Tain got very angry. You are not very nice, and you should be ashamed of yourself. You are not being respectful to the elderly. Tana responded, but you are not being nice, and you are being so greedy, and that too you want more than your share of something that doesn't even belong to you. Huh. Tain said, do you want to fight me? Yes, I want to fight you. Let's fight. And the friends began to throw punches. Wow, 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 kapow, kapow, boom, dishum, dishum, dash. There was such a racket in that fishing village. Oh my goodness. And it continued. Boom, boom, dishum, dishum, pow, wow, wow, pow, kapow, kapow, zoom, dum. And they even kicked each other. It was so sad. When suddenly they heard, stop the fighting! And a village elder came by called Tayu, and he separated Tayin and Tana, and he said, what are you doing? Why are you fighting? Explain yourselves, creating such a racket. And Tayin and Tana explained to him about the fish and about their fight, about who should get what. And the village elder went, no. You should not be fighting. This is not good, not right. You two are best friends. You cannot be fighting over a simple thing as a fish. Let me help you solve your problem. And he took the fish and he said, Tana, you will get the head of the fish because you caught the fish. And the Tayin, you will get the tail of the fish because you did not catch the fish. As for me, I will get the middle of the fish because I solved your problem. And saying that, he divided the fish and he gave the head to Tana and the tail to Tayin. And Tayu took the middle of the fish and left. And Tana looked at Tayin, and Tayin looked at Tana, and they were both quite sad and hungry. And then Tayin said, Tana, we were pretty big fools. We should not have been so selfish. It's so sad. We're sad and hungry. And we fought. It's not nice. Tana said in reply, Yes, Tayin, we were fools. We were absolute fools. We should never have fought in the first place. Let's be friends again. And then they were friends. So the next day, Tayin and Tana walked together to the beach. Remember? Pom, 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 pom. And they rowed out in their boat. to the middle of the ocean. Row, a row, a row, a row, a row, a row, a row. And they took their fishing rods and swooped wide in the big circle and shabam, bloop. And the lines went into the water and they caught again just one fish. But this time they shared. And Tana said, Tayin, this time you caught the fish, so you can have the head of the fish and half of the middle. And I will take the tail and the other half of the middle. And Tayin thought that was very fair, and he agreed. So they were friends again. And from then on, they kept on fishing and kept on sharing. And as the summer rolled by, and as the hot air and the dry air moved away from that land, the fishing got a bit better and better and better. And then one day, they caught 50 fish. And then another month later, they caught 100 fish. And then a month later, they got 500 fish. And then 1,000 fish. And they didn't know what to do with it. So then they started a fishing company where they sold the extra fish that they got. And now they could hire people to go out in the boats and walk to the beach and go out in the boats and fish for them. Row, a row, a row, a row, a row, a row, a row. They didn't need to row anymore. But they did do one thing together, and that was they always ate together. Yummy, 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 yum. That was the story of Tayin and Tana, the two fishermen from Thailand. Well, I hope you like that story. And I know that it talks about friends fighting and then getting to be friends again. But doesn't that happen to us very often? It's happened to me. I'm sure it's happened to you too. All right. Now on to the next story. And from the beach of Thailand, we will travel across the world and go to a beautiful farmland where there's a beautiful farm somewhere in South Africa. So this story comes to you from South Africa. And it's based on, you guessed it, a farm. There's someone calling my name. Just a minute, let me check. Who is this? Hello. Do you want to say hi? Are you shy? Oh, don't be shy. They're all very nice people here. Come, say hello. Hello. I was listening to Tayin and Tana's story. Can I be on this story too? Oh, you want to be part of this story? Oh, but I already said I was going to tell a story about a farm. And you look like you're a baby giraffe. Are you a baby giraffe? Yippee, I am. I'm a baby giraffe. Well, you can't technically be in the story because, you know, there are no giraffes on a farm, at least not the farm in South Africa that I know. But you can be sitting right here next to me and you can listen to the story. Would you like to do that? Well, if I can't be part of the story, yes, I would love to listen to the story. Yippee! Let's start. Okay, if you can just move and hi, sit over here by my side. Okay, there you go. Are you comfortable? Okay, very good. All right. Oh, but I see that there are some other friends here. All right. Oink. Farm? Who said farm? I live on a farm. Can I be part of the story? Yes, you'd be perfect for the story. Sure. Yes, Pig, you can help me. Will you help me? Absolutely. I can give my best oink. There you go. Thank you. Let's begin. So let's begin with the story of the farm. Let's try and think of what animals we can see on the farm. Now we know that Mr. Pig is here, and I know that Mr. Pig lives on a farm. But which other animals live on the farm? Can you think? Pig already went oink oink. What if I say moo? Moo, moo. That's right. A cow lives on a farm. And what if I say woof, 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 woof? Yes, a dog lives on a farm. And meow. You got it. One more. Let's think of one. Bah, bah, bah. Yes, a goat or a sheep. That's right. Wonderful. So let's begin our farm story. Okay, let's wiggle our fingers. Okay, and tap our heads. Great. Are we ready to listen? Wonderful. Once upon a time, it always begins with once upon a time, doesn't it? There was a farm, and it was a beautiful farm, like I said, in South Africa. And on this farm lived a pig. That's you, yes. A pig, a cow, a horse, a goat, and a cat. And they also had a very special friend, and his name was Coco Rico. Can you say that after me? Coco Rico. That's right. And Coco Rico, you'll never guess, was a rooster. Yes. And he had a very special call. And his only job on the farm was to wake everyone up. And he used to be up bright and early in the morning when everyone was asleep, and he used to go. And that was the alarm for every animal in the farm to wake up. And they used to be quite bugged with Cocorico because they were sleeping and so warm and cozy. And then they heard this rooster and they had to wake up and get to work. But he was a friendly rooster. And after they got over their irritation with him, the first thing in the morning, they were all pretty good friends. So this story takes place on another hot day, a hot, sunny afternoon on the farm. And the farm was such a beautiful expanse of green and had a lot of trees. But there was this one special mango tree that stood right in the middle of the courtyard. And it gave a lot of shade. And because it was summer, there were mangoes ripe and ready to pluck on the mango tree. Well, on this particular afternoon, every animal on the farm was asleep, except for, you guessed it, Cocorico. Now, a cat was sleeping under the mango tree, all curled up into herself and cozy. And the pig was asleep, and the cow was asleep, and the goat was asleep, and the horse was asleep, and everyone was taking their afternoon siesta nap. And Cocorico, our hero of the story, was pretty bored. So he decided to sing a song because, you know, he didn't know what to do with himself. So he started singing. I cannot find sleep. This is so boring. What can I do? I cannot find sleep. This is so boring. Everyone is sleeping. What can I do? And just then, as if in answer to Cocorico's song, the wind picked up and it started blowing so hard. There was a huge gust of wind, and the mango tree and all the other trees. Can you become a tree and show me what happens to you when the wind blows hard if you are a tree? Yes, you will shake and your branches will shake, and the mango tree was shaking too. And you know what happened? A mango fell down, and it fell plump right on top of Cat, who was sleeping so peacefully under the mango tree. And she woke up with a start. Meow! Who woke me up? Cocorico, was it you? Did you wake me up? I know you like to wake people up. Did you wake me up? And Cocorico looked at her and said, not me, not me. The mango woke you up. The cat said, what nonsense. How can a mango possibly wake me up, Cocorico? You are just telling me a lie. I know you. You were probably bored and you wanted to play with me, so you woke me up. I'm going to teach you a lesson. And she got ready to spring on him. And Cocorico was too fast for her. And he, zoop, started running. And as he was running, he started singing. She cannot catch me. She can't catch me. She can't catch me. And he ran so fast and fast and fast. And he jumped over the fence with the cat right after him, racing after Cocorico. And Cocorico jumps over the fence and the cat jumps. But she miscalculates. And she lands right on top of Goat, who is sleeping peacefully on the other side of the fence. Ba-dum! And Goat wakes up with a start. Bah! Bah! Who is that? Who woke me up? Cocorico, was it you? I know that you love to wake people up. Was it you, Cocorico? Not me, not me. The cat woke you up and she cannot catch me and she cannot catch me. And Cocorico ran with the cat after him. And now Goat was like, I'm going to teach cat a lesson. And Goat started running after cat right after them. And they started going in a circle around the big farm. And then they reached the pigsty. Yes, Mr. Pig, to your home. And you were fast asleep. I'm awake. Not now. On that day that the story is happening, you were fast asleep. You were snoring, in fact. And the cat was there. And Cocorico was there. And the Goat was there. And Cocorico jumped right over you. And then the cat jumped right over you. But the Goat had his head down. Do you remember this? Had his head down. And he was trying to chase cat. And he bumped right into you, Mr. Pig. Don't you remember? Yeah, kind of. Okay, go on. Okay, I will go on. All right. So the Goat bumped right into Mr. Pig. And Mr. Pig gets very angry when he's disturbed from his sleep. And he woke up with a start. And he went, oink! Who woke me up? Cocorico, was it you? Cocorico said, not me. Mr. Goat woke you up and the cat cannot catch me. She cannot catch me. And Cocorico ran. And the cat ran after Cocorico. And Mr. Goat ran after the cat. And who ran after Mr. Goat? Yes, Mr. Pig, you ran after Mr. Goat, trying to catch him and teach him a lesson. That's right. And they started running around the farm and running around the farm and running around the farm. And they bumped into a big cow shed. But Cocorico was smart. When he came near that cow shed, he went around it. And Miss Cow was sleeping right in the front of the shed. So he went right around Miss Cow, and Cat had learned her lesson. So she went right around Miss Cow. And of course, Goat went around Miss Cow. But that's right, Mr. Pig, you were too big. You couldn't go around Miss Cow, and you bumped right into Miss Cow, unfortunately. And Miss Cow woke up with a start. Moo, 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 who woke me up? Cocorico, was it you? No, not me. Mr. Pig woke you up and the cat cannot catch me. And he ran with the cat behind him and the Goat behind him. And the Goat behind the Goat was behind the Goat was the pig. And behind the pig was the cow, was Miss Cow. And they ran all around and around the farm. And they finally came back. They were so tired. They were out of breath because they were running for such a long time. And they all came back to the courtyard under the mango tree. And they all just flopped down on the ground. All out of breath. And they all were under the mango tree. When suddenly again, the wind picked up. And you know what happened to the trees? swayed and the branches swayed, and this was a much stronger gust of wind. And with all the branches moving, oh my goodness, it was not just one mango, but 20 mangoes fell down. Yes, 20 mangoes. And the animals could not escape. There were all these mangoes falling on their heads. And the cat started thinking. She looked up at the tree. She looked down at all the mangoes, and she looked at Cocorico. Cocorico, are you telling me the truth? Did a mango wake me up? I told you, cat, it wasn't me. Not me, not me. The mango woke you up. Do you believe me now? And they all started laughing. We were running around for no reason at all. The mango was to blame. Oh, Cocorico, we are so sorry that we blamed you. And they were so tired that all the animals went back to sleep. But this time, Cocorico also found sleep because he was so tired. And the best part of it is he started dreaming that he was chasing cat, singing, I'm going to catch her, I'm going to catch her, I'm going to catch her. And that was the story of Cocorico the rooster, coming to you all the way from South Africa. I hope you enjoyed both the stories, and I want to leave you with a little message here. I have been the caretaker of gifts given to me in the form of stories by all the storytellers that I told you about from all over the world. And now I've passed on this gift to you. So you have a mission to be the caretaker of these stories. And it's very simple to be a caretaker. You have to nourish the story by remembering the story, and you have to tell it again to family and to friends. It's very important to tell the story to keep it alive and thriving. So this was today's Story Ka Pitara. I really hope you enjoyed yourselves. My name is Shraddha Nigavekar of Katha by Shraddha, and I have been very blessed to be invited here on ECDF's forum of Story Ka Pitara. Be sure to catch more stories in the next episode of Story Ka Pitara. Thank you. Bye.